Welcome to KTN Prime, the home of authoritative news coverage. I'm Jesse Rogers. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Meresha Owiti. To our top story. Now, church leaders countrywide have condemned yesterday's attack inside Waitima Church in Othaya, Nyeri County, with the government being accused of misusing security agencies to suppress the opposition. The church leaders are calling for stern action against the officers who are engaged in the mayhem. Haman Kamariki reports.
Religious leaders across the country have urged the government to stop deploying security agencies to intimidate the opposition. The remarks come in the wake of an incident in which police lobbed tear gas canisters into a church in Nyeri during a service attended by former Deputy President Rigathi Geoffrey Gachagua.
Yesterday's event evidently shows the use of police vehicles. To be precise, 2 were used, and one registration number GKB765X was accompanying matatus from a certain circle, which were ferrying goons to the church.
It was very unfortunate. It does not matter whatever side of the politics you belong to. You have your own right to move freely. You have on your right to attend any church you want, any freedom you want. But we want to be able to send the message to him that let us be very careful on what we say.
The president of the Baptist Churches of Kenya, BCOK, Reverend Bernard Othaya, has appealed to President William Ruto to intervene urgently. He also criticized remarks made by some government leaders, including Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen and the counterpart, Geoffrey Ruku.
We are asking you as the president to be in charge. Be in charge of your ministers, be in charge of your department, and allow this space for thriving politicians to come out and speak.
On his part, the National Council of Churches of Kenya, NCCK chairperson Dr. Elias Agola, called for decisive action against police officers involved in the incident.
Officers who deliberately broke the law have not been interdicted, they have not been investigated, and they have not been prosecuted.
Dr. Agola dismissed claims by some government officials that the chaos was staged by the opposition. He maintained that the government has a duty to protect all citizens without discrimination.
Stop manipulating people of Kenya, lying to the people of Kenya, all manner of propaganda to the people of Kenya, to the extent of carrying goons, hooligans, carrying guns and tear gas to a church.
The same government is blaming the person who was affected to have come with the goons. So we are wondering whether the man affected, or the former DP who is the DCP leader, whether he has his own police officers, whether he has his own GK vehicles.
How do you know they were goons? How do you know they had planned to be the attackers of the day? And how come you blame them when you ought to have, you ought to have protected the Kenyans?
Haman Kamariki, KTN.
Well, so just who is to blame for yesterday's violence in Nyeri County? Well, leaders